Hi everyone, Sherry here, and today I have another digital stamp for you from Jess Digitals. This one is called Terrific Turtle, and I just think he's totally adorable with his cute little sunglasses, or glasses. Mine are going to be sunglasses. I have stamped Terrific Turtle, no, this is digital. I printed Terrific Turtle out on some Bristol Smooth cardstock, and I decided to try my Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers again. This time I wanted to use them without adding water. I have been struggling with these, and I think a lot of it has to do with how they granulate, especially the browns and the grays. They do some weird granulation, excuse me, when you add water to them, and I'm just not a fan of it. There are some other colors like the reds and the blues and the yellows. They don't do that so much. So I'm just using 3 different green markers here, and I'm using the pale green, the mid green, and the olive green. And now I'm going to start working on his shell, and I actually picked up the wrong marker. So I picked up a gray marker, but I meant to pick up a mid-brown. I'm using a mid-brown, a dark oatmeal, and a beige, I believe. Just going back and forth, putting in color. And then I think I bring in another shade of brown. I apologize, I can't remember which one it was. I actually did this a week ago and have since put everything away. But I'm just taking those brown markers, and I'm just coloring in various areas of his shell. And I do end up going back in here and adding a little bit of that pale green. And as you can see here, he's all finished with his teal colored sunglasses. And now I'm going to work on my background. So I have a standard A2 size card here, cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this is some Nina Solar White. And I cut out a mask, if you will, from a cloud die that I had in my stash. And I'm going to use some tumble glass distress ink to create some clouds in the background. So I'm going to get that lined up, protect my cutting mat there. And I'm not going to color up very far from the clouds. I just want a little hint of blue just behind that cloud line there. So I'm going to finish this one up, and then I'm going to move it down, put it in a different position, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to finish this one up, and then I'm going to move it one more time. And so I will have 3 little rows of puffy clouds, if you will. So get that in place. And you know, I do apologize. It seems like every one of my videos has a focusing issue, but I did some studying over the past week, and today I finally have got my camera set up so that it does not do that. So better videos to come. Thank you so much for your patience. All right, so what I have here is a scrap piece of cardstock I had laying around, and I used another die that I had in my stash to create some grassy areas for my terrific turtles. And I'm using Twisted Citron and Mowed Lawn to add some color to my grass. And I'm going to start out with the Twisted Citron here. And I'm not worried if it's a smooth blend at all, because I am going to eventually spritz it with a little water and pick that up and distress it a little bit, just to give it a little bit more texture. And now I'm going to come in with the Mowed Lawn and beef up that color a little bit, concentrating mainly on the little blades of grass. And then I will bring some down around the bottom. again, like I said, I'm not really worried about if it's smooth or if I have a big blob. That will not show in the end result. And come back in and get those little blades one more time. Give them a little bit more color. And now I'm going to spritz it. Take a paper towel and pull up some color. Well, I take that back. I ended up not pulling up the color because I liked what I was seeing without picking up the color. So I just took my heat tool and dried up that water. And then I took some twisted citron and went back over it one more time. You still get the texture in the background, but the texture that was left is not so light. So you're able to go back in and add a little bit more ink to it. And now I'm going to position my grass down on my card. And then I will flip that over and trim off each of the sides. I missed one little spot there with the glue. And my glue did a little bit of seepage. So I'm just wiping that off on a paper towel. Trim up those edges. And then I'm going to bring in my turtles and decide where I'm going to position them. Now I did the turtle with the red glasses off camera, so you would not have to be bored with me doing both of them. And this is one of the sentiments that I chose, which is "You are totally awesome." And I cut that into a banner shape and added a red banner behind it. And there are a few other sentiments in the set as well. This one just resonated with me. So I'm going to put those together and then figure out where I want it up here in my sky area. And then I will trim it with my scissors. And again, use a little bit of Tombow to put it down on my card. And I'm going to audition my turtles one more time. I have the turtle with the red glasses. He's completely covered with foam tape. And the turtle with the really dark tealy blue colored glasses, he has foam tape on most of his body. But I think since he is going to be, part of his head is going to be on top of the turtle with the red glasses, I'm just figuring out here where else I need to put some foam tape. So I'm going to put a little on his neck and then some on his mouth area. And then I'll take a little bit of Tombow and put on his head just to make sure that he is stuck down well. All right, well, let's peel off this release paper and get Mr. Turtle down on our card. And this is going to be it for today. I really thank you for joining, and I really appreciate all your comments, your thumbs up. You are totally awesome. And please go check out Jess Crafts Digitals. I will see you again soon. Bye now.